Hey everybody, on today's episode of Broke Arcade, I have too many projects. Here's an arcade machine I built in 2001, and the computer died. So I got a new computer for it, and took it apart. There's also a TV over there. This machine's an absolute disaster inside from wiring, because I was 12 when I made it and had no idea what I was doing. It does have nice speakers, though. And a homemade coin door. Very fancy. Here's another project I found. This one was free. Of course, it's free for a reason. There's a lot of stuff missing off of this Cruisin' USA. As you can see, it has no screen. And it has no coin door. And you can probably guess it has no PCBs either. There's nothing left other than all these cool controls, which also need fixing. So some of these buttons don't really do anything. And fourth gear doesn't have a switch in it anymore. And the driver board for the force feedback steering is gone. And my personal favorite, the seat, moves freely without having to pull on the lever. Very safe. But this should be lots of fun if I put a new computer in it. Actually, the cabinet itself is very solid. And I think this one will be a lot of fun once I get it going. Here's a TV. It's going to go inside the Cruisin' USA. Here's a computer that's going to go inside the Cruisin' USA. Here's an Apple IIgs monitor. It's not going to go in the Cruisin' USA. I also got this sweet new bezel for my Asteroids Deluxe. I stole this off another cocktail machine. Just a 13-inch CRT bezel, and it fit perfectly. So now that's looking great. I also got a whole bunch of controls up for this thing. Got some joysticks. Ye old zippy. Focus. Have not built control panels for it yet because I am lazy and also miter cuts scare me. More projects. Picked this one up for $40 for my buddy Theo. This was some kind of merit quiz whiz thing. It did not have a monitor, but it did have everything else, including control panels. And it's actually in pretty good shape. It doesn't work. And by the power of cardboard, I put an LCD in there. And if it isn't already obvious, this is where I stole the bezel from to put on my asteroids. Because Theo doesn't want a CRT. We can forgive Theo for his heresy against CRTs, though, because this thing's going to be freaking awesome when it's done. We're going to get some controls up for this thing and make up some new holes in here. Probably cut a nice piece of acrylic to go over this and hide all of these extra holes that we don't need. This will be pretty nice. And it still has keys. Amazing. These things never have keys. And last but not least, on the Neo Geo project, I have done absolutely nothing. Okay, not absolutely nothing. I did find these sweet shielded speakers at the thrift store so that I don't have to screw up my CRT. They were very expensive. Well, that's about all I got time for today, because I have no time. But I'll leave you all with a little bit of homework for the comment section. Why do you think it's called Broke Arcade? Is it because I'm always broke? Is it because the arcade machines make me broke? Is it because all the arcade machines are always broken? Or D, all of the above? See you later. Also, there's been this crazy ice storm, so I can't even walk across my own backyard without slipping and dying. So that's fun. If you don't hear from me again, you'll know what happened.